There are new questions about the militia in the wake of those arrests.
Two of the men were from Sandusky and Huron, and we have learned militia groups continue to grow across the country and here in Ohio. Chief Investigator Dwayne Pullman traveled less than an hour from Cleveland, where the Geauga County Home Guard tried to hold live fire exercises. Dwayne, this is going to shock a lot of people.
Lee, it will indeed. The Geauga County Militia is so new, it's not listed on a website run by the civil rights group Southern Poverty Law Center. But the bigger group it claims to be associated with, the Ohio Defense Force, is. And here is that surprise. While many people picture militia members as white Christians, there is a growing lure to men of all colors and creeds.
In the heart of Amish country, this man and his militia had a plan.
What kind of rifle do you use?
Well, I've got several.
To break out their assault weapons.
What's your favorite?
I personally have a SKS.
And hold a live fire exercise on 20 acres of land his family owns.
Back here?
Pretty much.
Or over here?
All around.
The Middlefield Militia is a new one called the Geauga County Home Guard. It's associated with the group in this video, the Ohio Defense Force, an unorganized but growing military presence in our state. An active militia here in this serene setting isn't the only surprise, though. That man with a plan, Brandon Drabeck, isn't what many picture as a militia man.
I have a feeling you see I'm the abnormal gentleman in the whole picture.
Drabeck is Jewish.
As a Jewish guy in the heart of Amish country belonging to the militia, explain that one.
I don't know how to.
It's hard to answer, isn't it?
It's hard to answer because it's not typical. What you see in mainstream. First of all, you have to. The thing is, you're referring to the unorganized militia.
Drabeck, a 25-year-old conservative Jew majoring in history at Kent State, says lots of Jews are drawn to the militia.
There were several Jews that are still still are a part of that organization. It's not just a Christian image.
Indeed, while often associated only as a white Christian concept, those who track these groups say militia around the country have been quietly attracting conservatives of all creeds and colors.
I felt it was my duty to serve in the militia.
Down the road,
they can't guarantee me where that bullet's going to hit.
This single mother had a call of duty, too.
I said absolutely not.
And Lacey Fair's protests over the dangers of high-powered weapons near her family and home stopped the militia's exercise in its tracks.
And you stopped them?
Yeah, I guess so.
Training was not only canceled, the protests caused Drabeck to rethink that militia he had joined.
And I chose to really advocate myself from all of that.
He quit the militia, joining the more mainstream reserves. And Drabeck, once the champion of the unorganized militia, has actually become a critic.
It's a liability. If you have citizens with, organized citizens with firearms, I feel that, again, that's a liability upon the sheriff.
By the way, Drabeck's new concerns about unorganized militia is something federal agents have been concerned about for a very long time. Their concern grows, by the way, as fear and uncertainty fuel a new batch of recruits. I'm Chief Investigator Dwayne Pullman, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Dwayne. A story we obviously will continue to follow.